How's it going, everyone? Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. I had a subscriber actually ask me to show him how I start a carbureted vehicle on a cold day with no choke. Now I've actually got an electric fuel pump, so I'm going to show you how to do it with the electric fuel pump, and then I'm going to show you how to do it with a mechanical fuel pump. Which on an electric fuel pump, I just turn the key on for a few seconds, let it fill up the bowl, push the gas 2-3 times, fire it up, and since I don't have a choke, I have to pat the gas and keep it running. If I actually had my choke hooked up, whether it be electric or manual, you wouldn't have to sit there and pat the gas. It would actually run on its own, and then you would just open the choke as it started to warm up. But with no choke, you got to kind of pat the gas, keep the fuel flowing to keep it running. Now, if you got a mechanical fuel pump, if you have started the day before, you can hit the gas 1, 2, 3 times. About 2 times usually gets it pretty good if you drove it the day before. You want to hit the floor of the gas twice and crank on it, and it should fire up. But if you got a mechanical fuel pump and the vehicle's been sitting for a while, you're actually going to have to just start cranking on it before the fuel pump will actually pump some fuel and fill the bowls back up. So you're going to be cranking on it for a while, but as you're cranking on it, you're going to want to just keep patting the gas. And as soon as them bowls fill up for your accelerator pump to squirt a little shot of fuel, it will fire up. But I'm going to show you the procedure on mine with the electric fuel pump and everything I do to start it. It's about 30 degrees right now, and this truck's been sitting for about a month, maybe a little shy of a month, but it's been sitting for a while. So it's going to be a little hard start. But let's turn this key on and get these bowls filled up. I just heard my fuel pump come on. Now it's going to fill up the fuel bowls for me real quick. And I'm just going to floor the gas 3 times. And as soon as it fires, I'm going to pat this gas just a little bit just to keep it running. Oh, see there, I wasn't patting. She'll run. You don't have to keep patting it. Just hold it there until she gets a little warm, and she should be fine after that. If I had a mechanical fuel pump, I'd probably still be cranking on it, trying to get the fuel up to the carburetor. That's kind of why I prefer the electric fuel pumps. But I still actually got the factory fuel pumps in this. Really not too crazy about the aftermarket electric fuel pumps. Oh, she's still cold. See there, I'm holding her about 1,500 RPMs, just letting her warm up. If I had the choke hook up, it would be sitting there by itself. I wouldn't have to really mess with the gas. You can kind of just walk off and let them warm up. But the place I work at, I pretty much have found out a lot of people don't know how to start a carbureted vehicle of any sort. We've got a bunch of forklifts where I work that are carbureted. And you wouldn't believe the amount of plugs that we wound up having to put in them things because people simply just don't know how to start a carbureted vehicle. Whether it be cold start or a warm start. up a vehicle and kill it, they always seem to kind of have some back pressure, and they leak a little fuel down into the intake. So once it's warm and you're trying to get them to start, a lot of people go to pumping on them, trying to get them to start when they're hot. And you just can't do that. You gotta just give her a little gas one time, or if you think you got her flooded out, you just floor it all the way while you're cranking on it, and she'll fire right up. It's been a long time since I found a set of plugs myself. I think the last set I found, I was probably 13, 14 years old. You change enough plugs, you kind of figure out what to do starting these things. And there you go. She'll sit there and idle all day now. She's got enough heat in it. And that's just kind of an overview of how to start one of these carbureted vehicles. Like I say, it is a little easier when you use a choke, but I just don't care for chokes because they usually wind up leading to fouled plugs also. But that's going to be everything for today, guys. Just wanted to kind of go over that. I appreciate everybody for watching, and until next time, we'll catch you later.